The arrest of a serial killer over a decade in the making, and police finally have their suspect in custody. We sit down with criminal defense attorney Julie Rendelman to discuss possible defenses for the alleged Gilgo Beach serial killer.
Introducing the next generation of pepper spray. Meet Palm, a new maximum strength self-defense product with a patented modular design, revolutionizing the self-defense industry. Whether you're carrying the unit on your keys, snapping the unit on your backpack, your keychain, or carrying it, provide
is the most.
But no charges have been filed in that case just yet. Hureman was actually interviewed last year for a show on YouTube entitled Bonjour Reality. Take a listen.
After all those years, what do you think is the most important qualities a person in your position dealing with the DOB must have?
Patience.
That's funny. I was hoping you would say that.
Yeah. Patience, and I don't like to use the word tolerance, but sometimes you have to.
Yeah.
And it's not just with the city, it's also with the client. Because most clients, they don't understand what I have to do, why I have to do it, and what it takes to get done.
Yeah.
And when you're dealing with somebody in the city, whether it be a clerk at the counter who has to enter data entry, or if I'm dealing with the borough commissioner of Manhattan, you need the patience, because who knows what the person before you did. Sometimes they have very bad days. I've actually gone to the commissioner's office, sat down in his waiting area at 11:30 in the morning, and a little after 5 o'clock, I heard him finally holler out, "Is Rex still there?" That's how long I waited.
Oh, God.
Because that particular client, I had to see the commissioner. They were the only ones who could give us an answer.
The investigation of the Gilgo Beach murders started back when an escort named Shannon Gilbert went missing in 2010 after leaving a client's home. While searching for her, they found a body, and then another, and then another, finding a total of 11 sets of remains. The Gilgo 4 remains were found within a quarter-mile of each other on Long Island's South Shore in December of 2010. All 4 were in burlap sacks. In 2011, 6 more sets of remains were recovered. Some of the women were last seen dating all the way back to the year 2000. And some partial remains were linked to another person's remains being discovered back in 1997. Most of the women were sex workers, in addition to 1 male victim and a female toddler. These killings shook the Long Island community over a decade ago, and then the killings seemed to stop. Finally, in 2023, the police arrested Rex Hureman, who they believed to be the killer. For almost 10 years, the investigation went cold, but back in 2020, authorities released a key clue and ID'd a victim. Using advanced forensic DNA technology, Suffolk County Police identified Jane Doe number 6 as Valerie Mack, who went missing back in 2000. The key clue found was a black leather belt with the letters WH or HM embossed on it. Then at the beginning of 2022, Suffolk County Police Commissioner Rodney Harrison made it a priority to investigate the Gilgo Beach murders. In March 2022, Rex Hureman was first mentioned as a possible suspect. Investigators used cell phone evidence and credit card billing to reveal Hureman was in the general location of the burner phones that were supposedly used to communicate with the victims. Authorities also found some unsettling internet searches on Hureman's computer that included child pornography. The police surveilled Hureman for almost a year. Finally, they had a breakthrough in January of 2023 when investigators got a sample of Hureman's DNA from a piece of pizza crust that he threw in the trash outside of his office in Manhattan. The analysis of the DNA was matched from Hureman's pizza crust and a strand of male hair recovered from the bottom of a burlap sack that one of the victims was found wrapped in. Here's Suffolk County District Attorney Raymond Tierney discussing the investigation.